painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I am here today to share with you an update on how I did with my diamond painting goals in February. While I do that, I'm going to be working on my Aquarius teacup from Bella Art. Let me zoom into the section where I'm going to be working, and then I will be right back and we'll dive into how I did in February. Okay, let me dive right into how I did with my diamond painting goals in February. I think I have 5 goals. So first, as always, is my diamond painting hours. My goal was to do 1,000 this year, 1,000 hours. I'm still behind. I need 80 plus each month in order to make that, and I got only 50 some in January, and I only got 50 some again in February. I got 59 hours and 59 minutes in February. So almost 60 hours, which still isn't the 84 that I need, but some is better than none, right? So that means if I add 59 to my previous total of 56 hours, 53 minutes, I'm now setting at 116 hours and 52 minutes for the year. Hopefully, I will be able to make up some time in other places so that I can make that goal, but we'll see. That's one that I always try to get, but rarely make. So if I don't make it again this year, that's okay. It's something to shoot for. And as I said, I'm going to be working on lots of bigger kits this year probably as I work my way through my stash. Or my collection, which brings me to my next goal, which is number of finishes. My goal is to finish 24, so 2 a month, and it's a good thing I finished 3 in February, or in January, I mean, because I only finished one thing in February. That one thing was my Sleepy Time kit from Diamond Painting Shop. I mean, it's a short month, and I didn't get a lot of diamond painting done, but I did manage to finish that one, so it's all good. So only one finish for February, but I did finish 3 things in January. So if I add that 1 to my 3, that means I'm sitting at 4, which means I am right on target for where I wanted to be, which was 2 a month. So at the end of February, I'm sitting at 4. That's good. I would have liked to maybe finish one more, but beggars can't be choosers, right? I can only do what I can do. So I finished that one. I wanted to work on this one as well, so I'm trying to fit this one in at the same time as I'm working on my Heaven and Earth design. The last couple of days I've been working on this one, that's why you're seeing it today. And then I will be back to working on the Heaven and Earth one. Okay, so 4 finishes so far for the year. My next goal is my budget, and I try to save a nice big chunk of that for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, because there's always some nice sales. However, I have been looking at other things. I have a couple of items coming that are kind of diamond painting adjacent that I've been interested in, so we'll see how that goes. But I did spend a little bit of money in February. I spent $70.96, and that is for some tools and things that will be coming. Didn't buy any kits, but I did buy some tools and things. So once they arrive, because they haven't gotten here yet, then I will be sharing them with you guys. So my total for February is $70.96. If I add that to my, oh, well, I didn't write down what my previous total was. What was my previous total? $53.87 is what I spent in January. So for my $1,200 budget, I had remaining $1146.13. If I subtract $70.96 from that, I have $1,075.17 left in my budget. There is an Orloa kit that came out with their latest batch of new releases that I think is super cute and I would like to get, but I haven't jumped on it yet. I've got a couple of other things I want to order first that aren't kits. Plus, I would like to get some more things out of my collection and finished first before I start adding any more new things into it, because the whole point of this year is to get it down to a reasonable level, a manageable level for me. Everyone keeps asking what that number is. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe 30-ish, somewhere in there. So I have a ways to go. I think I'm somewhere around 60 right now, the last count. That may have changed a little bit, I don't know. I'm down some because I donated some. So I guess let's move on to the next goal, because another one of my goals this year is to do my 2021 diamond painting kits that I purchased in 2021. I think after sitting around for 5 years, if I haven't done them by now, maybe I need to reconsider. So I didn't do any of my older kits in February. The Close Encounters that I did in January was actually one of my older kits. So I do have that one done, but I didn't do any in February because I knew in March our Diamond Paint Along, which started March 1st, was going to be for my oldest kit, which is my two Heaven and Earth designs are the same age. I purchased them at the same time, so I'm working on the Flapper Girl one first. Then we'll see if I get to the other one. I may decide to donate the bigger one, I don't know. Depends on whether or not I have enough drills to finish the Flapper Girl, because I had to steal from the other kit to have enough of some of the colors for the Flapper Girl, and I'm not sure I even have enough at that, so just have to see. But anyway, I didn't finish any 2021 kits in February, so I actually did, well, I did one and then I donated one of my older kits. So I was for the year at -2. So I'm still at -2 because I didn't change that in February. But like I said, I'm working on one of those for March. So if you are working on your oldest kit, don't forget to post some pics in the Facebook group, because that would be awesome. I love seeing everybody's pictures. I want to get a little bit further on mine before I post any pics. So the last couple of days I've been running around and not getting much done. So I want to sit down and get some actual hours in on the Heaven and Earth. But I love to see what you guys are working on. All right, and then my last goal is my collection count. I'm not calling it a stash anymore, I'm calling it a collection, because my ultimate goal is to get it to where every single kit in my collection is something I am absolutely overjoyed to start working on. And I do have quite a few of those in my collection, but I also have some that were long ago purchases that I'm just not that interested in doing anymore. Some of them were product review kits that aren't necessarily something I would have chosen for myself. So if I decide to pass them on to someone else, then I might do that as well. But I'm getting there. It's slow going, but I'm getting there. And eventually I will get back to a place where I'm like, okay, I can start looking at all the new releases. Although, in all honesty, I have been looking at the new releases and I just really haven't seen anything lately that is a must-have for me from anybody. I've been looking at some of the smaller shops as well too, and just haven't seen anything that was a must-have for me yet. I still have a whole list of places I want to try. It's been so long since I bought anything that some of the places I wanted to try aren't even open anymore. The other day I was looking at some and I was like, well, let me go look at this place. Oh, that website doesn't exist. Okay, well, let me go try this one. Nope, that website doesn't exist anymore either. I need to go through and clean out all my bookmarks, see what's out there and what isn't. Okay, so sorry, got off topic there. My collection count. So I'm keeping track of the number of kits total, but I'm also keeping track of the square centimeters total. At the beginning of February, I had 54 kits. I completed one, my sleepy time, so that means I'm down to 53 kits total, which is pretty good. So I started at 61. So I finished 3 and I donated 4 in January, and then I finished 1 in February. So that's pretty good. It all counts even if I donated it. And then for my square centimeters, I finished a project that was 4368 square centimeters. And that's actually wrong. I figured it up wrong, but that's the total that I had for that particular kit in my notes. So that I don't have to go back and refigure everything, I'm just subtracting that 4368 from the total because that's how it was added in. And if I go in and make it what it should have been, it throws all my numbers off. Just in case any of you math geniuses out there were wondering why my numbers didn't match the kit that I finished. So at the beginning of February, I had 211,804 square centimeters left. So minus my 4368, I'm down to 207,436 square centimeters left, which I feel pretty good about. Like I said, some of that was me donating things, but I've gone from starting out at 242,000 and I'm down to 207. So as I finish completing things and or donating things, that number is going to go down even more, which means eventually I will get to a place where I feel like I can just be like, okay, now I can buy something if I want to. I mean, I can buy something now if I want to. If I really want it, then I would. But I'm trying to be really, really good and not buy anything until I have more of my stash completed, more of my collection completed. Hubby did go through it with me, and we kind of made a shelf of definite keeps, ones that I want to think about for a second shelf, and then the third shelf is no, these can go. So I think I'm going to get him to put them up on Facebook Marketplace. Then I'll see how it goes. I don't have that many. I was watching the other day somebody else. It was on Instagram, so I don't even know if they have like a YouTube channel, but they were doing like an auction of a whole bunch of kits, and I swear it looked like they must have had 100+ kits for sale. I don't know if it was for sale or if they were auctioning them off for something or what, but there were a lot of titles on the spreadsheet, so I didn't even go look because I just figured, So that's where I'm setting out for my goals. Did I make any of them? Did not make my hours. Did make my number of finishes. Did make my budget. I'm still under budget. My 2021 kits. I'm going to say that I made that one because I think I had 5 and I'm down 2, maybe down 3 when I finished the Flapper Girl, if I can finish it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I did 3 out of 5. That's better than half. I'm doing pretty good. And it's only March. Maybe I'll get to do some decent hours during spring break. I was going to go see my oldest, but she's making plans with friends, so I may have to put that off until the summer before we go see her, or she comes up here. One of the two. So I didn't get a ton done. I just got some outlining done on the flowers, but that's always helpful. This is a bunch of ABs, so I'll probably finish up with all the purple and then I'll go fill back in with ABs and see how it's going. These drills always fit together really nicely, so I'm not worried about that. I'll finish this section and then I can move back to my Heaven and Earth design. So if you guys are working on any goals of your own, leave me a comment down below and let me know, how did you do in February? Did you meet some of your goals? Are you behind? I know tons of you are happy to just diamond paint on your own schedule, and that's awesome. I know goal setting isn't for everyone. I just find that it helps keep me on track, especially with the channel, so that I make sure I have new content coming up for you guys. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.